So we've been having a great time going out on Wednesday afternoons on Norris Lake. That has been our favorite time in this busy summer. They recently paved an old ramp that used to be gravel and horrible to launch from, and it's on the cooler part of the lake. Anyway, we're out having a great time, and Jessie gets the idea that she wants to try to beat her record of 25 transfers in a row, which she did on the 2022 SL. Sure, why not? So she starts going and she does a few, and then maybe she does 10 or 12, and it's kind of exciting. And then all of a sudden, this one session, she goes, well, you'll see in a minute. I don't know if it's a record or anything. I'm sure it's not, but it was her personal best, and it was pretty cool to watch. She's riding her Violin Design Diamond board, which she calls Maverick. So I don't know if there's any rules for this, but basically we are sticking to 11.2 miles per hour, and we are not adjusting the speed at all during this entire session. There are some times when people do transfers, if they look like they're going to lose it, you slow down to help them keep up. I didn't touch the speed. That was part of our rules when we started. We are not playing with the steering in any way other than having to turn a bit because we're in an area where you have to navigate, and we do a slight turn on the transfer when the boat flips over from one side to the other because you have to adjust the steering when the boat flips over. You can see Jessie holding up her fist. That's her telling me she's ready to transfer, and then I give her a sign when I'm ready, and then I start a countdown with my fingers. When she finally hit her max transfer and then lost it on the last one, I felt like my arms were as tired as she was. But I know there's no way that is true. She was wiped out when she was done. Great job to Jessie. In addition to that amazing personal best for transfers, she then goes back to this very steep and interesting ramp and one-shots the backup. You have to realize you can't quite tell from the air with the drone footage, but it's steep and you can't see the center of the area of the ramp that she needs to be in. It's very difficult, and she's done this twice. The first time I thought, boy, if she does that again, I want to get the drone. And I did, and she did it again. Amazing. Even the people that were hanging around on the dock, which is very normal in the South, were very impressed. This is what happens when you start a kid on the water at about 1 year old and then raise her on the lake and backing up my truck. Best crew ever. I hope you're enjoying your summer as much as we are. This has been a crazy summer though due to the weather, but I'll be talking about that more in my next video.